What's poppin', fight world? You rockin' with your boy, man. Listen, we 10 minutes out. Your boy Gary Russell going up against my boy King Tut. This is a tough one, man. This is gonna be a good one too. This fight may go 12. Somebody may get dropped. I'm not sure if Gary Russell got the power to keep King Tut down if he drop him. I'm not sure King Tut got the power and the strength to knock out my boy Gary Russell, a guy that has never been on a canvas and been dropped and just laid out and confused, getting up. So this is going to be a really good fight, and this is why I love boxing, because we get guys like this that are tough and strong and skilled. So we got the sweet science from Gary, we got the toughness, the strength, the foot speed, the hand speed from King Tut. This fight right here is a good one, man. Something that you can rewatch, because you want to rewatch it, because there's going to be some times where your boy Gary Russell's going to be, faced with some tough questions, and you need to know what happened. And you can't go based on the commentators. You need to see this fight with it on mute, so you can actually see. And now look, people, King Tut gets busy. We don't call him King Tut because he's tall. We call him King Tut because he's tough. You see what I'm saying? He's fast, right? Good jab, right? Good leg movement, good angles. He's around the ring. He's circling, perpetual movement. He's not a guy that's going to be stationary. He's not a guy that's going to be there to be hit. He's not a guy that's going to sit there and allow Gary Russell to dictate the pace with that jab and that great 1-2 that Gary Russell loves to do. Now, King Tut presents a problem for your boy Gary Russell because of movement, because of foot speed, because of hand speed, because of counterpunching ability. So you're going to say, well, King Tut haven't been in the ring with the fighters that, Russell's been in the ring. But I would say Russell haven't really been in the ring with nobody for real, other than Lomachenko. Jojo Diaz got washed. Anybody that he's been in the ring with came to fight, but he took the fight out of him before the fight started. So we don't know how he looks under pressure. He looks when he's dealing with a guy that's bringing that pain, that's bringing that action, that's going to give him some hurdles to come over. And we've seen how Lomachenko was able to use that movement, that turn in him, right? Going to the body, being first, being active, dealing with somebody as quick as you or quicker than you can sometimes frustrates you as a fast fighter, because you are usually the one that's the faster fighter in the ring. I'm telling you right now, man, this is going to be a fight where you're going to have somebody leading and someone's playing counterpuncher, right? Now, I think that King Tut is going to turn your boy Gary Russell into a counterpuncher. He's going to push him back. I don't think Gary can fight going backwards. You see, I said I don't think, because he's always front foot dominant or working the whole ring. I think that the speed from King Tut, as far as his foot speed, is going to be able to cut the ring off in such a way where Gary Russell can't hide and he can't run. Not that he wants to do so, run or hide, but I think that the pressure of pushing Gary Russell back is going to benefit King Tut. If he can do that, he will have success, right? Now, cutting the ring off can be difficult, but going to the body, which King Tut does really well, can pay dividends in the second half of the fight. Now, I'm talking reckless about my boy, and my boy done been proven. He has proven himself time and time again in Russell. But I got love for King Tut. We know Russell got a great jab, a great one too. He doubles and triples, great footwork, front foot dominant, great defense. He moves his head side to side. He's a guy that can take a punch. He can go to the body. He can give it, and he can shove it out. This is why I like Gary Russell. That's why I think him and Tank Davis will be an exciting fight. You understand me? I think the experience and the speed is going to give Tank the problem. That's why your boy Russell beats him. Now, good God, it's like that. It's like, both guys got that thing, but Gary Russell's the name and King Tut is the guy trying to come up and expose. So I think this is going to be a fight where it's going to be like, okay, Russell, you sure you're going to go up to 135, Playboy? You sure? But nah, styles make fights. See, so we can't say that, man. We really can't. Imagine your boy Jojo Diaz didn't fight Farmer, and your boy Russell decided to move up to 135, right? Or 130, and meet your boy, 130, and meet your boy Farmer. And the way Farmer looked against Jojo Diaz, and Russell was in that ring, he would have washed my boy Farmer, and we would have looked at Russell like, good God, he's a beast. beast, right? But that's why I love fights, right? Because, you know, that's why we got to have fights so we can actually see what a opponent actually bring to the table, not just their name. Like Jojo Diaz got totally outboxed, totally outskilled by Gary Russell. He goes in the fight against Farmer, learned a little bit, and he was a dominant factor. He collapsed the pocket. He let his hands go. He was ferocious, right? Even with a cut over his eye. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You have to look at, you know, all these fights to have a thought process on who you believe the going to win in this particular fight, right? So this is why y'all come to the channel, because I'm the prediction king, and I'm going to give you guys the facts how I see it based on the information that I know from the fights that I've seen. Now, if you're here this long in the video, you're going to get the prediction, and I'm picking my boy King Tut to win. Now, look, I put down $400. You understand what I'm saying? Now, look, it's a long shot, man, but if I win, I win big. If I lose, I would never bet against Russell again. And it hurt me. It hurt me, bro. I got luck. Like, when I break down Joyce and my boy, what's the dude from the UK? When I break that down, my dude, Daniel Dubois, when I break that down, you guys are going to be surprised who I pick in that fight, too. I like both guys, man. But I'm here for the, I'm here to break down the fight, and I'm also here to make money. So I got to make the biggest money. You see what I'm saying? Each month I got a quota. You understand what I'm saying? Each month I got a bag to put up, and I'm not betting with the YouTubers this whole Saturday. This is all casinos and just some of these fights I'm picking just off the strength of my record, right? If you didn't know, my record is 46 and 4 losses and 2 draws, right? So at the end of the day, man, 46 wins, that's a beautiful thing. I know a lot of you dudes hating out there, man. You see me? And all my losses came from controversial. I got robbed. Trust me when I tell you it was a robbery. But my point is this. I'm picking King Tut. I think he's just going to be doing some different things in this fight. I think he's going to be able to get to the target a little bit faster. I think he's a great talent. And sometimes when you go up, look, like you got guys like Red Catch, right? I thought he was doing decent, right, against Danny Garcia. Ultimately, Danny Garcia got the win and got the knocked down late. But here's the point. Imagine Red Catch landed some great hooks and some straights and some great hooks to the body and doing some things, touching Danny Garcia up. We would be like, yo, damn, Danny getting touched up. But it wouldn't mean much if it was the way Billy Spence touching Danny Garcia up. You would just say that was some great shots. My point is, when you got a guy that's not a big name or a guy that's a DC level guy and he's landing big punches, the crowd tend to go, woo. The fans that don't know boxing, they tend to go, wow, what's really going on here? I thought this guy was the man. You understand me? Like, you know, guys, people or fans that didn't know Anthony Joshua, I know I'm long-winded, but I said if you've made it this far to the video, you want to listen. The people that didn't know Anthony Joshua and got touched by your boy Andy Ruiz, that big fat butterball snicker-eating cocksucker, put hands and feet on my boy in Madison Square Garden. Remember that? So they were the people, you know, casuals that didn't know Anthony Joshua would probably say, oh, he a big clunky dude that just couldn't fight. What's so special about him? Until they seen the rematch. And they said, good God, he is a beast, right? So my point is, when you got limited or you got no-name guys or guys that you didn't expect to land punches on the favorite, being Russell, the judges tend to go, he's getting touched up and giving him those rounds. I'm thinking on that part of the fight. And I'm also banking on, you know, just Russell going through some adversity and Russell being that he wants to make a statement. He has to look good. He has to look spectacular. He's talking about going to 135. He's talking about if he don't get Leo Santa Cruz, he needs to look good. So when you need something and you're desperate for something, you make mistakes. And I think that part of the fight, so it's going to give him problems as well. So the fact that he needs to be great, pressure. The fact that King Tut will be touching him up more so than he ever been. That part of the fight is going to give him pressure. So those sectors this is what I'm thinking. This is how I look at fights. You see me? Breaking it down, round by round. You know what I mean? What can give this guy these issues? You smell me? And that's what I believe is going to happen. And I think it's going to be a close decision going for my boy King Tut by, yeah, man, decision, 12-round decision, man. And, you know, just close, maybe 2-3 rounds. That's how I see it, man. So that's what's going down, man. It hurts me. That's why I can't even tell you my next sentence. I'm lost because I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this, man. $400 is $400. You smell me? That's a lot of money, bro. I could go get me, you feel me, some things with that, you know? But you rocking with your boy CBT, man. So look, man, the fight about to start. We good? All right, so we got 3 minutes, man. They about to get in the ring right now, man. I'm gonna call it. So go to the next video, man. So I'm gonna be live, breaking it down round by round. You know how I do. Holla at your boy, subscribe to the channel. Peace.